It's the Bright Idea Sports Show. I don't even hear us.
You don't hear us? I hear you. I don't hear you. I hear you. You hear me?
You hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There
Yeah.
we go. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Bright Idea Sports. I don't know what just took place, but we are here.
What's going on, y'all?
What's up, y'all?
What's happening?
We together
We're here again.
for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
We always take a two or three show break.
Right.
How's everything been?
Man, everything's been good, man. Just, getting off the football high for real, moving into the off season and trying to catch up in this basketball a little bit.
Yeah. How's work at the CDC
Man,
and the coronavirus?
Busy. We hot right now. We got a lot of things going on, man. Y'all just continue to practice good hygiene, take care of yourself, stay healthy, because boy, it's the virus is spreading. It's moving.
Okay. Trump's coming tomorrow, right?
Yeah, he'll be at the place tomorrow.
It's gonna be crowded over there in that little tight area already. So
get out of there quickly.
So if y'all over in the Emory, Paideia,
watch yourself.
Downtown Decatur,
Yep.
it's gonna be blocked off. So
yeah,
that's
don't
a
go that
place
way.
to avoid tomorrow because traffic will be ridiculous.
Yeah, it will be.
We moving on into basketball and stuff, but we still got football. How'd you think about the combine? Anything stand out to you?
Oh man, of course Ruggs in his 40 time was ridiculous. I mean, that was crazy. And then the punter that benched 25 times 225, that was
so he covering his own punts. So he gonna kick it, run down there.
Hey, it shows he's an athlete, dog. It's like he
gets the title of athlete.
I'm an athlete.
ATH.
I'm an athlete.
So
and the Simmons boy from Clemson.
Oh yeah, that's the one. That was the guy that's. I don't know if he surprised me, but I didn't know he was that good.
I didn't either, man.
I was kind of thinking like, if he was already that good, did he really have to show up? Kind of like how Chase Young. So how do y'all feel about when guys don't show up for the combine?
I mean,
asking you first.
Some teams already sell them as being the top pick or one of those top picks, and why I need to come out here and, number one, hurt myself, and number two, what if I don't perform well? Now I'm hurting my stock that you already have given me just based on me playing in college. So at this particular point, what is there left to prove? You already know you want me. You work me out privately if you want to. I mean, it's certain guys I just feel like they guaranteed to go at a certain spot.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, just like how the cornerback from Ohio State, Jeff, I think it's Okuda.
Mm-hmm.
That's his name. He got hurt, but he got a chance to finish his workout. But that's the thing, man, just doing it twice and getting through it. I guess that's, because, you got to think they hadn't been playing game speed stuff, and now they're running routes and coming off the end, running shuttle cone drills and stuff like that.
Riggs hurt his hamstring, I think, a quad.
Yeah, because they out there hot blazing amazing. So,
yeah.
I personally, I don't care because I feel like you got to protect your assets. The NFL don't care about you. So,
but the combine is more of a place for a guy who may not be well known to come and show that he has the physical attributes to play in the NFL. And a lot of guys probably got their chance because they were able to come to the combine and show what they can do.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good idea as far as, for the guys who, looking to make it to the NFL, may not have been on TV every week or didn't play a lot of snaps or something like that. These things can catch the eye of scouts to, make it seem as if you want to, they want to take a look at you and put you on the team.
Yeah, I think it's good for those guys because those guys don't even get a chance to showcase their talents because it's so many. The other guy, the big school's gonna get their looks. Chase Young said, see me on my pro day.
That's it.
What else I got to prove? I was sacking everybody. I was making all the plays. But I think some of these guys made some impression. Some of those offensive tackles, like the guy I think I want to say is Andrew Thomas.
Yeah.
I know in the mock drafts that they have him going to protect Deshaun Watson's backside, but those guys made an impression on the guys, and and that's how they get on Mel Kiper's big board like that, mock draft.
Right.
So let's just kind of go through scenario from the top kind of. I mean, we're not gonna go through all of them, but a couple that that I kind of highlighted on here. These are new mock draft scenarios from the man himself, Todd McShay.
This could be a dynamic draft. You don't know how these guys actually react or what they're thinking. This is these guys' projection based on performance and things like that. But it's gonna be interesting to see how it unfolds. It could be a wild draft. I mean, I think there's a lot of quality in this first round for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. As a quarterback, you got some future franchise quarterbacks there in the top. I mean, you got Burrow, you got Tua, and you got Herbert, and they got the Love boy going before Herbert.
I think Herbert's going to be good, and I think Eason is going to be good. I think they both have NFL arms and stature that at the right system, they could tear some heads up. I really do feel that way.
So my question is, at number 2, you take the best player or you take what you need? So you take Chase Young or you take Tua? Redskins.
The way that they –
how about this? Do you think the Redskins have their franchise quarterback in my man?
From what I saw in the last part of the season, I didn't feel all that hopeful that he was going to be able to turn the corner to be the quarterback that they needed. You just spent money on that draft pick. Unless you're going to get rid of him, I don't see you taking quarterback. I think they're going to take Chase Young. They talk about Chase Young being the best player in the draft. He a game changer. They need it. So
I mean, they got an end. I mean, I think down on this list at 16, Chason from LSU. He's a good defensive end.
But they were trying to make a suggestion on the local sports talk radio that that the Falcons should trade their first round pick, their second round pick next year, first and second, to get the second pick to get Chase Young.
I would love him here. I would love somebody to get after Drew Brees and whoever's going to be in the quarterback in the NFC South.
But do you sell your entire?
Nah, we did that before with Julio.
We did.
It didn't work out. But I mean, we still got the same people picking. So I mean, it's not like we got some new people picking. Right. Like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like the Jordan Love guy. I know his sophomore year, he had some better numbers, but this past year, he threw 17 picks, and the year before, I think he threw 6. So,
but he had a new offense.
He had a new coordinator. He had a whole new team, and he lost all the players from the team the year before. So
I don't know. I don't think that. I think he's gonna be a pretty good quarterback, man. I saw him play a couple of times. He pretty poised. He that mobile throwing quarterback. I think he'll thrive in the right system.
What do you see Isaiah Simmons playing, safety or a linebacker?
I think he's going to be a hybrid. I think they're going to have to keep him on the field for the run plays, and they're going to put him out there. So I think he's going to be like a hybrid, like your boy from San Diego.
What, he run a 4?
4-4. 4-3, sorry.
That's 4-3. Fast. 4-3-9.
He can cover everybody, Kev.
Everybody out the back.
Slot, everything. Put me on the slot, coach.
Give me my money. Show me my money. Show me my money.
But he's so big, you're going to think he's slow.
Yeah.
And
he's going to hit you like Zion.
Yeah.
Hit you like Zion. Judy going to the Jets. What about wide receivers? Let's talk about that. Which one of these wide receivers you think going to make an impact early?
I may be biased, but I think Jared Judy is going to do his thing, man.
Best route runner in the draft.
He's bad, boy.
Best route runner in the draft.
Boy.
CeeDee Lamb. He's gonna make a. I think they had him going to. Oh, I forgot. I got to look at the list. They had CD going. Got that. I think they had him going to the Raiders. Going to the Raiders.
Well, he might thrive out there in that system. I can see that.
Are we going to a game? We're going to do a Bright Idea Sports from Vegas this year?
Yeah, man. We're just waiting on the schedule, man.
Yeah, we're going out
there. Coronavirus.
Cuz, Deb, you need to come out there for that one. When we go to see so we can have a Bright Idea cousin show and everybody be on and you
use the MGM internet.
Oh yeah, MGM slow internet. Yeah, definitely. So it's gonna be exciting to see how this unfolds. Of course, this list is nothing compared to
the draft in Vegas.
Oh yeah, but I'm not going to that.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I don't want to go to that. But speaking of the keeping with the NFL subject, and speaking of the Los Angeles Raiders, what are we gonna do about this guy right here?
Man,
changing the subject to Mr. Brady.
You know, the guy's 43 years old, man.
I don't see what the hype is.
I don't either, man. I mean,
you want a player that's never played out of a system to come in and lead your team. I mean,
it's like when the Wizards got Jordan. They didn't get the real Jordan.
Man, who you telling? It was
you know
terrible.
What I'm saying?
Jump shot on the baseline,
right?
With the funny finger.
That's it.
I'm cutting, smoking a cigar or something.
Cutting his finger.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I see all the California teams, and that kind of fits with the whole narrative. He's from there. That's where his house is. He sold his house in Boston.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, San Francisco really want to get rid of a 1 year healthy Garoppolo and send him back to New England. And I mean, I don't know. I don't think these teams need that. I mean, the Raiders need to go find somebody out in the draft. I think personally,
the only team that doesn't have a quarterback is the Chargers.
Yeah.
All the other teams have a quarterback.
But the Chargers, don't they want Herbert? No, I thought they wanted to draft Herbert. No, they want to draft Love. That's the projections got them taking Love.
But he a rookie. If you think about it, Tom Brady come play for 2 years. He learned from Tom Brady. Bam.
Tom Brady's not the best person to teach the people behind him.
But see, that's the way they think it.
Tom might say, man, I'm thinking about 55, playing the 50.
Right.
That's not, right. I don't know. That just don't seem
And
right.
the Raiders, I mean, you can't dump Derek Carr. That's a lot of money you have to dump to get rid of him. Titans could be able to sign him because they didn't sign Tannehill yet.
Yeah.
So.
I mean,
that'll be. I think that'll be
the
better.
The best bet is to finish where he started and just.
I agree.
Just get.
But I mean, if you got a team like the Titans that's you throwing 8 times, he can survive that.
Yeah.
All he doing is handing it off.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you got one that's gonna put it in there when you need it. Is what they thinking. I mean, I saw Tank. Chinks in the armor, man. The guy ain't got the same arm strength he used to have, man.
I mean, but at the same time, he don't have the same weapons, but he knows that system. If he gets some weapons in his system, who knows? I mean,
what, dink and dunk?
Yeah, you can't dink and dunk in that league no more.
Nah.
Yeah, you can't dink and dunk.
They sitting on that, brother.
So whoever takes Tom Brady, I don't know if that's worth it. And also Tannehill, that's a smack in the face that he's on the list for them.
He was just there for a year. I mean,
who else gonna pay Tannehill? They know that was all because they was focusing on Derrick Henry.
You never know, man.
Play action. Come on.
Tannehill been to need him to get him a job.
Yeah, that's true. We're gonna see. It's almost June, so we're gonna see what's happening with this draft.
With Tom Brady, they say he holding these teams hostage.
Yeah. Especially what's up, V Pate? What's happening, brother Biondi, the fellow Alabamian.
Okay.
But he went to Auburn.
Wow.
Well, that's a bad choice.
Everybody make bad choices.
That's all good. That's all good. Keeping with NFL, we talking about all these teams and all this money. Last week, I think we spoke on it. Trying to take that slide down. Sorry. We talked about all the money that was trying to change hands there. It's time for the TV deal. All that money that they're talking about,
man.
Where it comes from.
Man, the league is they suing the league for direct TV, man, and saying that the ticket is basically not allowing the teams to be able to get the games they want to have them broadcast the way they want to broadcast them. So they're trying to take it as a Supreme Court, man. I figure with them trying to stream it on YouTube and Twitter, man, they using other technologies that's cheaper and still get their games out amongst the people, and DirecTV is falling to the wayside because that's all they got is the Sunday ticket. So I think these other platforms are going to end up having, like Amazon and all those guys, going to end up streaming games. And I think I think what's really going to happen is they're going to tie it into the product they already have, such as you'll be a Prime member, you can stream the game.
Yeah, so that's what brings me to this. So the main guys, y'all know the big ones. So Saturday is Fox. I think Monday Night Football is Disney. Fox, Comcast, NBC, those guys get the Sunday night.
Yep.
Thursday night, they're allowed to be streamed on the streaming services. So looking at it, what I was reading, it's saying that the cable companies like hardwired cable, like you still got, like you know how they feel like they're losing money there because less people are buying standard cable. Everybody's turning towards streaming.
Right.
So you got Prime. So
right.
Amazon's probably comfortable in their Thursday night spot, allowing it to stream. But I think they're going to take a run for the ticket, because remember the ticket's only on I think Comcast?
No, DirecTV.
Yeah, DirecTV and what you got Red Zone on.
Red Zone is on Comcast.
Yeah, so that's on DirecTV. So I think that's what's going to happen, because subscriptions on those sites have I don't even have cable anymore. I use the Fire Stick and use the AT&T app, which give me 90 channels or something like that. But I think that's going to be interesting, because that's where Fox comes in, because those guys they're kind of behind the times. Viacom, CBS, all those guys are behind the times on getting streaming going. Netflix been up and running. Now they're telling them, Disney saying you got till 20 such and such, and you can't run our shows anymore. But
they gotta have to make it to where you feel like you have control, and that's where the hardwire cable people come in, like myself, is that you feel like you got control of when and how you want to see your show and not have any type of interruptions. Now, I've seen some of the streaming games, and they've been pretty good.
Behind.
But the thing, that's the thing, is behind. And so if you're going to go this particular route, you're really going to start taking the hardwire. You're going to have to take away the hardwire games as well in order to make it sure that it's even, because, people behind that cause a lot of problems.
Yeah. That's true. It's going to be interesting how it pans out and who wins the bidding war, because the bidding war is getting ready to happen.
I think part of it is they're going to.
I just want to have the red zone on the Fire Stick, because I don't need to watch a whole game. I need to watch the scores.
Right, I know that's real.
You get inside the 20, that's what I want to see, and then they'll show you because think about it. At halftime, they show you the big plays, like if it's a deep ball. But I want to see the red zone, because that's important for my fantasy, which I never win, by the way. Never even in the hunt. Never in the hunt. It's all good.
Buy my book.
Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting. So football is not around the corner, but we at least got the draft coming up, and of course the Olympics. The United.
Yeah, man.
The other football. Are we still contenders after that injury?
Man, I want to believe it. I want to believe with everything in me that we are, but good God, man, I don't know. That was a big blow. Big blow.
Yeah, it was. It was. I don't know. I think, and don't you think they got enough players now that?
I from what I see, I think they have enough young players to do what they need to do. I think that they had a good farm system. Mm-hmm. But like everything when it comes to this type of stuff, I like to get the expert in. So
yeah, we got him calling in right now. Let's see if he's on there. Connected to him. Hey, we're gonna have our call in from our. Oops, sorry, I got him on speaker. There we go.
Hey, what's going on, Ben?
Hey man, how are you doing? How you guys doing?
All right.
Appreciate you
trying to keep Marcus up, man. We met Martinez, and he put some grease on his hand and messed up his ACL at the Hawks game. So,
man, this is what you get for hanging out with your boys.
Yeah,
partying too much.
Yeah, man. Gave him a skunk beer or something.
Yeah. We United fans are trying to adapt. This is going to be a tough one, tough all here with this injury. This is a big loss for this team.
Well, everybody, this is Benton from Ball Chat Podcast, football for those football lovers. Podcast on all the listening platforms. He was good enough to come on tonight and give us a little overview of MLS season, especially Atlanta United, and the things that we can look forward to this season. And we were just talking about are we still contenders, and if we still can make a run for the cup. Let me hear your thoughts on what you think about our chances and what you're seeing as far as trends for the MLS season.
Yeah, basically the MLS season kicked off last weekend, and I want to thank you guys for having me on. I really appreciate it. It's always good, to chop it up and discuss some sports real quick, especially the beautiful game, football, aka soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Atlanta United kicked off this past weekend. They defeated Nashville, but the big story is all about Martinez. I saw that picture with you guys and Martinez, and I'm jealous, man. I wish I was at that Hawks game.
Man, dog, I'm
jealous,
hurt about that, man. I'm hurt.
The Martinez tore his ACL. More than likely he's going to be out the entire season. They have currently Adam Yan as the backup striker. He's a guy who's a journeyman. He's journeyman. He played I think last year for Columbus or a few other teams. Doesn't have very high conversion rate. They signed a kid today, JJ Williams from Alabama Legion, which is a second division team.
Mm-hmm.
He scored about 17 goals last year in the second division. The big question now is it's also, can you address the absence of Martinez by committee? I mean, people got to fill this void. I mean, Martinez scored 77 goals in 84 appearances for this outfit. I mean, that's a lot of goals to replace with just one player.
Yes, it is.
So I think Barco and Pity Martinez, they're gonna have to pull their socks up and get some conversion also for this outfit.
Man, it's gonna be tough, man. Martinez always found a way to get a goal here and there. Saturday night is gonna really let us see what this team is, how they're gonna adjust with a whole game without him playing. So I'm real interested to see who's going to be the one to step up in that position. And you never know. I mean, there may be some guys that's been lying in the rough ready for their opportunity. So
that's what's up. Typically, most of these players, one would hope that, hopefully these players are hungry. There's an opportunity, what's in the world of NFL, when New England Patriots had a man down, someone else always slide in, and hopefully that's what Atlanta United have done, is have somebody else ready to next man up sort of mindset. But it's, for me, with Martinez, his absence is not just about Atlanta United. It's about the product, the MLS itself. He's been a big, big attraction for this league. Fans, he has a global following. I mean, jersey sales for him, things are going to take a hit because it's not going to be huge, but it's going to be, I mean, he's one of those big entertainers that people look forward to seeing this league. And thankfully, Carlos Vela out west has been one of those guys that have really, stepped up this last year, really been another showman in this league. There's no more Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So it was a Martinez and Carlos Vela show this year. And with Martinez being missing, some of that prestige or that marketing for the MLS is probably going to be off a little.
So who is going to be, LAFC or New York Red Bulls going to win it all? What you got? Who you got?
Put it in Vegas. Put it in Vegas.
It's too early to say, Saturday night.
We got to do a futures bet. If you had to do a futures bet, you was in Vegas. What's your futures bet?
My futures bet is always going to be the 5 stripe, baby, until they prove me wrong. Always Atlanta United.
There you go.
You boys ride with your Crimson Tide. I'm going to ride with the 5 stripe.
When I go out there, I do the same thing. I bet the same. The Falcons, they still ain't won the Super Bowl.
Last year they still ain't won the Super Bowl. But last year, they went to the conference championship game. And so the team is going to look a lot different this year. Some of the veterans have moved on. Darlington Nagbe, a pillar of the team, is gone. Lorenzo Gonzalez Perez, he's also gone. Marcus's favorite player, Julian Gressel, is also gone. So we will see. But the Atlanta United has been good at picking up players, and no one in the world of soccer thought Joseph Martinez would have been any good. You know, he did a loan deal with Torino. He was at Torino in Italy for years, and he sucked. Just put it bluntly, he sucked. He was garbage there, and Atlanta United saw something in him and brought him on board, and dude just, you know, blew it up. So hopefully that still same front room or front staff is still there to kind of identify talent. And, you know, I still believe we're riding with the Fire Tribe.
With you,
Saturday night.
Saturday night, we're gonna be in the building. It's going down.
Saturday, I'm off. I told you I'm gonna make one. Let me see if I got
I
might have some time. Let's see that Saturday.
Saturday night.
Saturday, what's that? The 7th?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might. Hey,
go
to my first game, man, so I can get in there, Ben, so I can chat it up, man.
Come on, man.
Because I started watching. I started watching on the championship year. Maybe the 3 games before they went to the thing. But I definitely watched the championship game. So that was definitely a nice, good consolation from the.
It's 2 hours of fun.
Oh yeah,
I'm telling you, man.
2 hours of fun.
They got beer there too,
It's
right?
off the chain.
They got alcohol.
Yeah,
y'all tailgate before too?
They do, but we get in there and suck them down and get it right and get out of there. Benton, tell everybody where we can find you on Ball Chat, brother.
If you want to if you want to get there early for tailgate, Footy Mob is a group that have a tailgate and thing. Their thing is lit. So of course from the rap group Footy Mob, you know, they say you play rap music.
Oh, Footy
nice
Mob?
vibe.
Foot?
Yeah, Footy. Yeah, like foot. Footy Mob. I think they got about 5,000 followers. So
I see them. I mean, you ride through the city and you see the flags on everybody, especially like in the downtown Decatur and stuff.
Yeah.
There's flags flying everywhere.
Yeah.
Over here too.
Their tailgate.
Yeah, so it's
man.
Benton got a scarf.
You official when you got a scarf. I gotta get one. I gotta go to one game first to get a scarf. I can't just come in with a scarf. I gotta go, then after the game, go buy one on the way out.
And I'm gonna wear my scarf on Saturday too. Home opener, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Do they got some dry fit scarves, or they all yarn?
Yarn.
Oh man, I need a Nike dry fit one.
They hot.
They hot. But it says it's gotta be a hot ride. It's gotta be a hot ride. So, yeah,
man.
Tell us where you can find you.
Yeah, Ball Chat Podcast, weekly soccer show discussing, you know, global MLS, the world of soccer, anything from English Premier League to La Liga, Cristiano Ronaldo, Messi, some of the famous names that we talk about, but also locally we talk about MLS. And you can find us on social media at Ball Chat Podcast, on Instagram, Ball Chat 1, and Twitter. We're on Facebook at Ball Chat Podcast. Our show is live weekly at 5 p.m. Sundays. You know, we chop it up. We have a little bit of Jamaican flavor. So, the odd man, any Jamaicans listening, follow us, listen. All right.
Go Liverpool.
the Poolians.
Yeah, go Liverpool.
There it is.
That is not. Love the show, guys.
All right, brother.
We're good.
Right,
take it easy.
All right.
So yeah, it's always good to have Benton talking. Benton, he knows the world of soccer plus the.
It's fun, man. The Atlanta United games are fun. Family going Saturday night, man. We get in there, grab a couple brews, and be in there doing the chants and standing up, yelling, man. It's like 45 minutes straight of fun. You take a 20-minute break, 45 more minutes, and you out of there.
Well, that's good because I'm thinking of if they got beer there, I'm gonna probably be there with
Plenty
you.
Of it, dog.
So that leads us into what time it is. Marcus's time. It's time for Marcus and his world of brouhahas.
Well, I went with
It's fire.
Sierra Nevada. Let me tell you, I went to Minnesota a couple of weeks ago, man, and I tried these hazy IPAs, man, and my brother Dirty Harry was telling me about Sierra Nevada has some new IPAs. I was like, man, I didn't know that. So today when I went in the grocery store, I got a little variety pack, and I was like, oh, this is a fantastic hazy Imperial IPA. Let me try this out.
Mm-hmm.
So 9% alcohol by volume. Like I said, it's a hazy IPA, and hazy is where you have that fermentation that clouds up the beer and makes it a little thicker, but not that much or whatever. It's a basic can, nothing really on there as far as what we're going to talk about. It's out of North Carolina, but we're going to crack it online today. I would talk about this app I found out about that I think is pretty cool. Keep track of the beers that you drink. It's called Untapped. Untappd.
Oh yeah. When I'm looking for the actual taste and flavor of the beers, that's always the first hit on on what you call it.
Yeah, it's an awesome app.
Okay. Well, that's a Sierra's got 9% by volume.
I know. I said, man, this is gonna be.
It's pretty interesting. I see the Sierra Nevadas, but I don't think this is the color. I see a green can.
You see a green can?
Yeah, like that's the one I see.
It says where we were in search of something fantastic, something juicy, something hazy, something ripe with notes of mango, melon, and citrus. So we said, reason be damned, and filled our kettles with the 5 hop varieties and loads of malt, oats, and wheat. Some may call it absurd. We call it absurdly fantastic.
Oh, I like this one.
Nah, you like that?
Yeah, this is good.
Okay.
This is it's like a sweet Tropicalia, because you know that's my favorite.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah. Let's see, and you can rate it on the app. What you think of the beer?
Yeah, Untappd got a lot of people in there take pictures and stuff like that of when they actually go to it. So it's out of this Chico, California.
That's got a good taste to it right there.
So if Kobe, if you're listening, you need to take us on a field trip, because I think Chico is near Berkeley or somewhere around there. So it's around that area, because it needs to be by the mountains. That's what Sierra Nevada is right there.
Makes sense.
So that's good right there.
That's some good stuff.
I like that.
Picked it up at my local Kroger.
You got a good choice. You got a good choice there, man.
Get you one of these. Hey, this was just straight off of Hayes, guys. That's the only reason I got it.
That's a good one.
I'm noticing a lot of hemp beers, man. That different breweries now getting into. It's not just Sweetwater.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm staying away from them, man.
I don't need no positive tests or nothing like that.
I need to drink some beer.
All right, so got the football out the way. Got some basketball time. Some NBA. Last night we had some good action.
Man.
Zion versus Luka. First of all, how you like Zion in 15 games thus far?
He is in the ball.
He's your greatest Duke player ever.
Hey, man.
He's the most dominating Duke player ever.
Hating, okay?
Grant was good, but Grant not like this. I mean,
he's physically built to play this game.
It's a good, this was a bad game for him though.
Yeah, it was.
He scored 21. He scored 20 points in the last 13 games.
Mm-hmm.
So he had 21 last night, and he'd been scoring high 20s when he did do it.
And very efficient too.
Yeah, down by the goal, but he ran into Rick Carlisle last night.
Yeah,
and he ran into 3 smart, physical European players. Not even physical, but smart European players.
Yep.
Maxi Kleber couldn't have played him any better. He's like, look, your job, stay in front of him. Stand between him and the basket. Put your hands up. Yep. When he make his move, Porzingis, you got to shade off your man.
Yep.
Man, how many blocks he had last night?
I think 5.
Yeah, but it was fouling him too, but, he was getting frustrated. He didn't make any adjustments. And that's going to come. Number one, he's probably still not in basketball shape.
Right.
But where do you see him as far as where's his ideal weight to be? We know where his ideal weight should be. He should be down 230.
Right.
But 230 will take away from his power game, huh?
I think he'll be around 260.
260, man. That's a lot on them knees. It's a lot on those knees.
But, everybody ain't meant to play 20 years.
Yeah, everybody ain't snacks, Everybody ain't snacks. Luka had a great game, a high 30 point and a 17 boards.
Yeah. I think Luka gets the motivation that he need to show the world that he the truth, and these big games like this, he tends to show up, man.
Oh yeah.
He had it going on in Europe, and he did his thing, and he just bringing it over to the US of A now. And, Hawks traded him for Trey, still just a tinge of me saying, Luka, like, we could have had the one that was going to take us on in, bro.
Yeah, but he still has a better team around him already.
He does. But I'm just looking at his attributes, you know what I'm saying, as far as the points, the rebounds, and the assists. Trey, in my opinion, either got to go ahead and be the man, or he going to be just that shooter to get them 20, 25 points for you. Yeah. And Luka, being that point guard, that's taking control, rebounding and assisting too.
Yeah, he does it all.
But I still got faith in Trey now. Don't get me wrong.
Ice Trey. Ice Trey, we still see.
Trey.
I got my shirt, my Ice Trey on. Ice Trey cold, baby. It's cold. But that was a good game last night. Went to overtime. Millie, He could have. He's been having a good Nico Millie. That's his name.
Yeah,
he's been having a good come off the bench season here now that he's actually getting some play. But just notice that the European players. I mean, the European players to me have the advantage now. I mean, the one and dones, like they're so raw most of the time.
Right.
Those guys have went into like what's considered their professional league.
Right.
Even if these guys go to the G League, it's not going to be the same experience like Luka gets or Porzingis. And those guys come in like ready. Yeah. They with the fundamentals too. Yeah. You know what I mean? With the fundamentals. So
well, they've been playing professional
ball, since it was like 13 or something. Right. Like, you know, they got the edge and like that's why you gotta, you know, learn how to dribble and learn how to play defense. And I think AAU just does such a disservice now. Yeah. Like, cause all they teach is scoring and making you the marquee. You know what I mean? Whoever the marquee player is. Yep. I mean, you don't like one team, you go to another team, your dad start another team and
now
make you the man. But that was a good game last night, but it's getting exciting now. You know, the Pelicans have been flexed into a lot of positions now. So they got a couple of TNT games. They got some ESPN. So Zion is moving the needle like he should be leading it. Yeah.
That's the number one pick get you.
Yeah. So tonight we got some games. We're not even watching. I know y'all probably seeing, but we're gonna put our little quicks in. That's if we did our show like on an early time, right? This was a game early that's probably already over with tonight, but I had Denver winning this game just because Charlotte doesn't have much.
No doubt about it.
They don't have much.
I don't even know who owns Charlotte team.
They still got Scary Terry. They got the guy from North Carolina, the center, white guy. I can't think of his name right now. And Devontae Graham. That's all I can give you right there. Wow. But on the Denver underachieving, they're third in the West, and they lose to some teams like this. Like, this is the team they'll lose to. You'll be watching them, and you're like, how'd they lose to these guys?
Well, that's that championship pedigree, man. You don't take nobody lightly. You step on the throats of the ones you can, and you beat the guys that you competitive with, you know?
Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry about that. That's the wrong window, guys. This was probably about over with. I don't know what the score is. Y'all can tell us through the thing, but I had Denver winning. But, you know, you never know with these guys. Marcus is checking the phone now. Going to the next game that's going to be worth something, and it's also the marquee game.
Yeah, it's
interesting. Going on right now. We haven't seen any bits of it.
67-44 halftime. Clippers up.
Clippers up. Clippers are designed for this type of game right here.
Yep.
Close, grind them out. Couple of defensive stops making the difference.
Yep.
How do you like the small ball?
It's not going to work, man. These guys are way too big and long to expose this tactic. And they don't have enough shooters. That's the other part. I mean, Westbrook and Harden, but that's all you got. One of them sit down. What you going to do? Keep playing that? And the rebounding, the teams are just killing them on the boards and second chance.
Oh, man, I saw one game that was minus 31 on the board.
Yeah, man.
But, I mean, a rebound's a rebound. If you can play some defense and force a tough shot, I mean, they're not going to do that against these guys. They got two teams on one. I mean, they can go to their bench. They got Jackson. They got, what's the guy? Lou, Harrell.
Right.
Morris starts now, so I guess they let Jamaica Green from Alabama play. So they got two teams. Yeah. It's battle tested. I mean, they're gonna be tough. I mean, everybody's picking the Lakers, but I just think when it come playoff time, they're gonna all know their roles, and it's just gonna be a steamroll.
Clippers trying to threaten my team, man. Kawhi.
You're a Laker lover. You Laker lover.
1980, baby.
So I took the Clippers in this. How'd you take it?
Yeah,
I got the Clippers by like 10.
Like it's about 30.
It's about to happen. It's about to happen. A nothing game, but the reason I want to say nothing because Philadelphia doesn't have their team, the bulk scorers of their team, but they've been kind of playing well. They had the Lakers on the heels. Who was the Lakers? A couple of teams on their heels. But the team no one's talking about, which is so weird to me, they keep talking about New Orleans making the playoffs. For that 8 spot. Sacramento is ahead of them. Have y'all not seen Sacramento slowly moving up the ranks for that number 8 spot?
They've been sneaking it.
Yeah. They got a good and they're doing it without two quality players in Rashard Holmes and the guy from Duke, brittle Duke guy, Marvin Bagley. Harry Giles is doing some damage. I mean, they just added Alex Lynn. Those guys have already started contributing. And Buddy Hield, best thing for him, come off the bench. He's a new microwave. He could start. But I think with Bogdanovich they could. But, I mean, Swiper Fox playing the point, I think they're going to surprise some people. New Orleans, they've lost some games they probably shouldn't have lost these last 2 weeks. They could have beat Dallas last night, would have helped a lot.
Yeah, I think that they pretty far out.
And Dame is back. So, Dame about to try to get that 8th spot. I mean, hey, the 8th spot is the Lakers. But, I mean,
yeah,
that's old Dame. But I got Sacramento at home in this just because Philadelphia's undermanned. But Shake Milton for the point guard.
Yeah.
Man. He took it to the Lakers the other day, man.
Yeah, he did.
We gave him, 41?
Yeah, he went nuts.
Man, that was his career high. He was in the arena. I like Shake Milton. He's on all my lineups tonight. I don't even know. What's my lineups doing? Let's see here. I'm checking. Just doing a little quick FanDuel. $10. Man, I suck. It's all good, though. It's all good. It's all
when you
good.
think you know.
Yeah, when you think you know. Another game tonight. It's the 4th game. It's only 4 on the slate.
Yep.
But
it's just sad to talk about this team like this, man.
It's just
it's like what?
They're gonna be on a revenge tour next year, right?
Boy, I know it. They coming for blood.
They're gonna be on a revenge tour, and he's coming back on the team that's gonna whop them again because they just own him. But they're gonna have a number 1 pick more than likely.
Yep.
They're gonna take Wiseman or the boy from Georgia.
Yep.
I'd take Wiseman.
Yeah.
That's the guy that can play center, right?
Right.
In the NBA center now.
Yeah, I take him.
Clay's gonna be back. The guy that's been averaging a triple single. That's what Charles Barkley said, a triple single. He's averaging a triple single. But what do you think he's going to do tonight?
Man.
He's on limited minutes, too?
I don't know. I think he's going to get his sea legs back on there. I don't expect too much, maybe a 20-pointer tonight. He going to put them up.
Oh, yeah, he's going to shoot it because
ain't nobody else shooting.
What else they got? I mean, they let go of D-Lo.
Steph, you shoot everything.
Yes, every time. But he only get 20 minutes, I think from what I heard. I think he's going to be that's because of condition, not because a broken hand makes you not be able to.
But he let it fly, though.
Yeah, he does let it fly. The Raptors, you think they going to go far in the East?
Nah, I think they're going to make it out of the first round. But next round, it's going to be tough, man.
Yeah, because they played Milwaukee recently, I think, a couple weeks ago.
And got drugged.
Yes, drug out of the building. I mean, Gasol's not going to help that.
Nah.
Awards. We're getting toward the end of the year for awards.
Yeah, we are.
What do you think about who's going to get the MVP?
I think it should go to LeBron, personally.
I'm gonna tell you, this is the difference. And I'm not knocking LeBron because I like LeBron. I like LeBron as a person and a player. He's the greatest player in the world. This year, he is still the greatest player in the world, but his team can potentially still win without him. Giannis, that's a dead sitting duck up there in Milwaukee.
But
it's
in the
1 year
East.
award though. So 1 year award.
But you in the East.
Okay, now we about to get to why I want to support LeBron. So LeBron can only play who he played in front of him over there, right?
Right.
Yeah. And why was all LeBron's? Okay, you're right. LeBron is. Let me change that subject. LeBron is an MVP. He is the MVP of the league this year,
right?
For sure. Just because the passing and the 3 points, the things that he brings in, the plus minus when he goes on the bench. But why is Giannis, and let me change it. I didn't say Giannis. I did say Giannis is an MVP. Well, I really wanted to say, why is Giannis not getting treated like LeBron was when he was in the East? Because the East ain't that dominant still. Still some terrible teams over here.
I think that the combination of everything with LeBron, as far as where he plays, his 17th season, He leading the league in assists.
But that's amazing in itself, right?
Exactly.
39.
I think it's the narrative that it's LeBron in this particular point. No, LeBron like 34.
Still though, that's running down block. I mean, just
Giannis not taking the away from him, but I also think about he has to live up to the standard that he did last season.
Yeah, but now his only ceiling is the finals.
But the reward given before that.
That's true. I mean, they should actually give it to it after the finals.
I think they're going to give it to Giannis just because of his team's record and what they're doing. But
usually the person that wins that many games, they get the – but LeBron is the lifetime MVP.
No doubt.
For sure. I mean, because think about it. He could be the MVP every year. Jordan could have been the MVP every year.
True.
They always, maybe gave it to the team that came up and challenged Jordan. That, like, who won at that time? Barkley? Didn't Barkley win at one time?
Yeah, with the Suns.
Yeah, but you know what happened with that? So
found him.
Hey, that's what North Carolina do. Just speaking of North Carolina news, Jeff Lebo's son is going to be a special walk on to the team next year. And I don't know if you guys know Jeff Lebo. I've been watching North Carolina basketball when they used to be on NBC, and his daddy played guard, and he played with Brad Daugherty, and he played with J.R. Reed. So.
And what that's going to do?
Hey, man, we're lineage around here in Carolina. We got lineage coming up. And this weekend, y'all better check out, if you like Air Jordans, they got a pair of Jordan 3s in Carolina blue with a Carolina blue Jordan symbol. Whew, I ain't bought some shoes in a while, but
you're going to have to get them. Huh?
Those are purchased just like that. I'm getting those. Hey,
man. You walk around in loser shoes.
Hey, man, that's all right. We got five stars coming in next year. We're going to be just fine.
5 stars.
That's cool.
Check their bank record. They done paid somebody.
Hey, man, we just told them. I said, you see what y'all left us with, world? That's not how it's supposed to be. If you can't, you can't wear our shoes no more. Don't wear our colors, nothing. But that's the MVP. But I really like this MVP talk right here. Who is the rookie MVP of the NBA?
I think Ja, bro.
I think so too. But you're going to take Ja, but tell me why. Give me your rationale.
Number one, he played the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
And that's number one off the rip. Number two, he is carrying the Memphis Grizzlies. I mean, the kid has got what it takes.
His dad had raised him right.
Not saying that Zion is not better than him, but I just think that Zion didn't put in the work for the year to get this particular award.
All right. You are the GM of the Hawks. You done fired everybody. You've already filled from the top to the bottom, from the offices all the way to the players, to the cleaning staff. You hired your front office, and you got that in place. You hired your coach. Who are you going to take to start your new Atlanta Hawks franchise between these two players?
Zion.
Tell me why.
Because he's the most exciting. He's going to get the people in the building to check him out.
So you switched right that quick. You switched over to GM mind, right?
Right.
Because you got to make money.
Right.
In the league.
Right.
Whereas, what about wins and losses? When the game's coming down, you got to make heady plays.
I haven't seen enough of Zion to say Zion is the one I would pick. Ja, he going to take it.
Yeah. That's who I would build mine around, be honest. I mean, if I want to win.
Right, that's who you want to win. You said it's a new team.
Yeah, new team. That's what I'm saying.
So, hell, I'm trying to get some tickets sold right now.
Okay, so that's definitely true. That's true. Me, I still going to take Ja because I think Ja going to make everybody look. And Zion actually can pass really well, but
right.
I just think I got to start. I mean, the point guard is the and it's not no
well,
Duke
I think
bias.
It's the
no
first,
Duke bias.
It's the first time we got two legit, the truth rookies.
Same AAU team
that we can
same
see.
State. No, Jadeveon Clowney last good thing come out of there, ain't it?
Yeah.
And he not even healthy enough, but hey, that's definitely a little talk that's going to be interesting to watch.
I'm enjoying the young guys, man. They taking on the torch.
Yeah, man. The NBA is in good hands, bro. Yeah. They got good finances.
Yep.
They're paying the players because that's what makes the league.
Right.
NFL, that is just. If you take the players away, are you a billionaire still? Does ESPN even give you the option to?
It starts to dwindle away.
Pay you $2 billion.
They're gonna want their check back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the product. I mean, the players don't realize how much power they are. But
Right.
I mean,
and I don't like how the owners then did a bargain agreement and told this is our final offer. What?
because that's how they've been talking to him for years.
Right.
You know,
You're
that's
right.
how they've been talking to him.
This is
for
what
years.
y'all get.
It's
Don't
it's
say
just,
nothing.
It's just like the NBA and baseball and NHL. Everybody else got it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the NBA has what do you call it? The commissioner that's for the players. Like they allow them to express themselves to the up to the point. You know, it's just football. Like yeah, they can get hurt at any minute. Yeah, they can lose some money, but
Making money.
That excitement up to that injury.
You sold jerseys.
Yeah, you sold jerseys. Like it's so weird, man. Like I don't know what football can do. Like I mean, they can do a lockout just like NBA does.
I think that's what they're gonna take.
They
man.
have to. Like they can't. Like these guys can't be slamming in each other.
But they so handcuffed to the money that they don't have a choice but to play with whatever terms given to them because they gotta get paid.
Yeah,
they ain't save their money. They ain't take care of their chicken.
Yeah,
like
Marshawn
said.
Speaking of that, Marshawn's gonna be on the episode of what's the show on HBO where it's like the people go to it's like an amusement park, but they can kill robots. It's like Cowboys. Like I can't think of the name of it right now. It's gonna come to, but Marshawn's supposed to be on like 4 or 5 episodes on there. That's gonna be interesting.
Yep, it really is.
So I'm trying to get it cracking, and for this next little segment that we got, but everybody's probably seen it by now. I don't want to show the videos and get it going, but there's a story this week. I don't know if you guys are familiar with HBCUs, but we are.
Yes.
And in Jackson State, which is in Jackson State University, which is in Jackson, Mississippi, the basketball team was playing. I think it was Prairie View or somebody like that, and they had their senior night, and they allowed their team manager, Thomas Lee, to get on the court. So this is Thomas Lee on the thing. I like his names. His name's AKA Fat Sniper and AKA Snacks. The reason why he's Fat Sniper, if you know Kevin Durant, that's his money, is easy money sniper or slim sniper or stuff like that. Right. So he loves him. So I'm trying to pull the video. Marcus could talk about it a little bit. Hold on.
He loved KD. So KD the slim sniper, he the fat sniper. And of course Snacks, he the manager, so he got all the snacks for everybody. But here's we see another trend of getting the lesser known person of the team, the manager out on the floor, and they show you his he show you his skills, and we just our feel good moment of the week.
We like feel good moments. It's a good thing.
He did his thing, man, and you can see KD send him a jersey signed. You know what I'm saying? So Snacks is
So Snacks had a whirlwind week. He went up to what was it?
New York.
Yeah, he went up to New York. He got to go on the Today Show. So Snacks was definitely
Snacks was the man.
So I'm trying to pull the video up. Sorry. Here we go.
Snacks was the man.
Yeah, hold on a second. I'm gonna pull this up. Oh, hold on.
Here we go, y'all. We're going to check this out.
Hold on a second. Let me push pause.
See if y'all see what Snacks had up his sleeve.
Snacks was playing with y'all. All right, so we going to the video right now. Hold on a second. We're going to cut to it. Here we go.
Snacks wasn't playing.
It's going to start. I don't know why it's not starting. Here we go.
Snacks from deep.
Snacks from deep. So the team manager comes down the court and bangs it home.
A three.
Bangs it to the house. That is a good story. Look at him. He on there just flexing. Big Snacks. That is definitely a good story.
They couldn't even get a uniform for him.
Nah, Snacks just said, just give me 35. That's all I want. You give me 35, life is good. Life is good. But yeah, so
one time for the big boys.
Big boys in town, man. That's Snacks, man. Look at him, boy. That shirt tight. So, Saturday, I guess I got something to do now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Atlanta United,
I'm
man.
bringing Kai, too, so he can run around and
5 stripes, baby.
Word the hell out of y'all.
Come on, boy.
Bring him on over there and play with y'all.
Watch this.
So we're going to do it that way. What else you got this week? Tomorrow you got to work?
Yeah, man.
I'm off.
Get ready for this El Presidente visit.
So y'all need to look forward to. So it's a couple of things I wanted to talk about. April 4th, Tiambe O'Rourke Nucleus. I don't know if she's hyphenated anymore, but she's having an event, and it's a real special event for the seniors of Morehouse and Spelman that still have outstanding balances when it's getting time for graduation. She's having an event where it's going to be like kind of fundraiser, but the theme is Harlem Renaissance or Harlem Nights. So I got a table, by the way, so maybe show up. We got to dress up like,
Harlem Nights.
I want to be, you could be Slick. I mean, you could be, what's his name? Quick. I'm going to be Arsenio Hall. You killed my brother. So that's a good thing. That's a good movement, because we got a pretty active alumni base that try to like make sure these kids get what they need in the long run. So kudos to Tiambe. Her and her husband are like dieharders for Morehouse and Spelman, and we really appreciate that. You got anything good stories? Oh, your daughter.
Yeah, man. What's that? March 31st. My daughter will be dancing with the Project Slide dance team. Shout out to Miss Kate.
Shucks, I'm gonna be there filming.
Project Slide.
We'll be there filming
at the Hawks game.
Marcus, I got your baby live. We on Bright Idea Sports right now.
Yeah, it's going down. So shout out to the Project Slide dance team. She's doing her thing. They'll be at the Hawks game on the 31st. So
that's gonna
if
be
you're
good.
coming out, come check her out, and that'll be good, man.
Well, I'm trying to think. Do I got anything fun else? All right, spring break this week too.
No,
we haven't gotten to that private school life yet.
Man, we gotta get Sherman on the show, man, next week.
No, we'll do that. We'll do that.
We'll call him up. Get. I think they still in the playoffs.
Yeah, I think that's over with because Huffman just won in Birmingham, so it was last.
They were a week behind, I think.
Oh, the girls.
I think Morehouse was. Georgia was.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, that's all I got.
That's it, man.
You got anything else?
That's it, brother.
That's all I got.
Show, man. Peace out, y'all.